Stifle Division? Never. This is the Ralph K. Ginorio-Keep Right column from the Coeur Press, dateline November 26, 2021. In Bill Buley's Coeur Press article from Wednesday, November 10th, titled Stifle Division, Coeur d'Alene Regional Chambers Upbeat breakfast panelist Jeanette Laster is quoted as saying, "We need to stifle division." The executive director of the Human Rights Education Institute went on, "We need to come back together as a community and listen to each other and respect each other and bring kindness to the table. Just stifle division." Throughout this article, a warm feeling of community was encouraged and divisiveness was disparaged. I assume that Ms. Laster's words were intended to be a soothing balm on the raw post-election nerves in our community. I absolutely assume her goodwill and the goodwill of the other speakers. However, there seems to be a glaring and unreflected upon assumption behind her words. The assumption is that division is the problem, and that if only the raucous plebeian rabble, which has become so prominent in our local affairs, would be silent, all would be sweetness and light. In fact, it is no stretch to read her words as encouragement for dissenting viewpoints to be silenced. That is what stifling means. In common parlance, since the time of the sitcom All in the Family, Archie Bunker telling his wife Edith to stifle, this word meant to impose silence where once was open speech. The last thing we should do is to stifle our political expression or the free speech of another. Totalitarian police states stifle opposition, both through raw oppression and by terrorizing dissonance into self-censorship. Václav Havel, the playwright who became the first president of a free post-communist Czechoslovakia, once said that the worst thing the communists ever did to him was to make him reflexively censor himself. What we need is respect for the opinions of those with whom we disagree. We should see an increasingly involved electorate as a revival of the civic duty of active citizenship. Common people have been awakened by serious concerns about what their government is doing in their name. They are not a mob with torches and pitchforks. They are fellow citizens with valid concerns. Remember the old Norman Rockwell painting, Freedom of Speech? Just because today's public is less humble and more angry does not steal the truth from that image. Be humble enough to consider that somebody who might be your employee might actually have insights that you may lack. Success itself can blind a person to certain realities. We citizens must never stifle ourselves or allow anyone to stifle others. If we are to generally come together as an intellectually diverse community of individuals, we need more speech and not less about our very real divisions.